Ciao mi Milanisti, it's your boy Kush in the Milan corner. All right, this is it, here we go. Milan versus Manchester United. Quarterfinal? Round of 16 of the Europa League. This is how little I care about the Europa League. I don't even know exactly which round it is. The last two times these two teams have played each other, Milan has scored 5 goals, so they don't really have a lot of trouble scoring against them at the San Siro. But at the same time, it was a different time, different generation, different class of footballers that Milan had. The historical significance is exciting, but Milan's situation is not. We're still reeling with injuries. I'm gonna jump into my starting 11, but at the time of recording this video, there's still a lot of confusion as to which players are available and which players are not. For Manchester United, as I've seen their fans state, they're not too concerned about making Champions League next season. They believe that they're going to finish in the top 3. They're also playing in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup against Leicester City, which is another tournament that they want to get a trophy out of. They've given up on first place in the Premier League. They don't think they're going to drop out of top 4. So the pressure on United is a little bit different than it is on Milan. For us, it is most important to finish in the top 4. And our top 4 place after recent results is in a little bit of jeopardy. So the kind of focus that we have to be putting on tomorrow's match is a little different than Manchester United. For them, Europa League is a realistic opportunity to win a trophy, with their top 4 almost solidified. At the same time, Manchester United have been helped significantly by players coming back from injury. They're expected to have Paul Pogba, Marcus Rashford, Edinson Cavani, Van der Beek. These guys are going to be back from Man U. David De Gea. So they're looking a lot better than we are when it comes to the injuries. Now, Milan got a very important 1-1 result at the Old Trafford. Manchester United fans, for what I have seen, they think it's far more likely that Milan will get into the next round over their team. But let's be real, we watch this Milan team week in and week out. We know how they play, and nothing's a guarantee. Of course, we want them to win, but Milan are hot and cold. They're a patchy side. There's rarely been any consistency this year. Now, before I jump into my starting 11, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, hit the bell notification to watch the Milan Corner videos as soon as I upload them. Milanisti, kicking off with our goalkeeping front. No surprises there. Gigio Donnarumma starts. He had an okay performance in the first leg, but he's our best guy. He gets to start. On the right, here's an area where some of you guys are going to be a little bit surprised with who I pick. I just ripped on Diogo Dalot in the last video. I said Diogo is a no-go. Came up with a very clever rhyme there, but I would actually start with Diogo in this match. Look, certain players play well in certain leagues. When he's played in the Europa League, he's been pretty okay. At the same time, he's a Manchester United player. He's aware of their tactics. He's marked these players in training week in and week out for a long period of time. Marcus Rashford is expected to be back in the next round. He's probably going to play somewhere in the Diogo Dalot region. This guy's marked him in training. He knows his movements. Of course, it's not a guarantee, but at the same time, Diogo is used to playing these guys. So I would start with Dalot on the right. Now, Calabria is one of the players that we're not actually too sure about. Is he going to be fit or is he not going to be fit? But even if he is relatively fit, I would just rest him for Fiorentina. Let Dalot start. My defensive pairing, it would have to be our goal scorer from the first leg, Simon Kjaer, partnered up with Fikayo Tomori. As I said in the last preview, Tomori's played in the Premier League, he's played for Chelsea, he's used to playing at the Premier League pace. He's experienced in playing against Manchester United, so put him in the starting lineup. On the left, this is the one region that I feel like Manchester United fans are going to be pretty shocked. First leg, they played Diogo Dalot on the left. You guys are not going to play Theo Hernandez. I don't really know if you guys know how good Theo Hernandez is. I don't want to boost him too much. Sometimes he just falls flat, especially this is the Manchester United fans. Theo Hernandez is probably one of the best left backs, if not the best left back in European football right now, especially when it comes to attacking. Defensively, he's okay. He's good. I don't know what to say. But on attack, he's a freight freaking train. You guys don't know what you're about to face. In the midfield, man of the match from the first match, Franck Kessie. The refs ridiculously disallowed his goal. Should have been 1-up for Milan at that point in time. This is gonna piss some of you guys off. I'm still going to stick with Sandro Tonali. Look, when you're playing at the Old Trafford, it's a little different environment. When you're playing at the San Siro, when you're playing in Italy, the mindset's a little bit different. You're bringing them to your home. You're dictating the play. Milan's definitely gonna be holding the ball tomorrow. You put Sandro Tonali in there. He's our creative midfielder. You have to play with that guy. Now, some people have said, hey, we should start with Benacer tomorrow. God, no. For anybody who knows me, Ismail Benacer is my favorite player on this Milan team, and Benacer has been injured for far too long. He's our best creative midfielder. We can't risk him. We need these players for the Serie A. We need top four. We don't have the luxury that Manchester United have in having a solidified top four position. Play him a little bit to kind of wear off the rust that he has and get him ready for the Fiorentina match over the weekend. On the right wing, anybody who knows me knows that if Alexis Saelemaekers is fit, he's in my starting 11. There is a visible difference in Milan when they're playing Castillejo on the right and when they play Alexis Saelemaekers on the right. And what I love the most about Saelemaekers, he seems to be playing against all teams with the same type of intensity. Be it a Serie A team, a Serbian team, a Premier League team, the guy is just good and he's so young. Let's put our trust in him. Behind the striker, which who the heck knows who the striker tomorrow is, but behind the striker, it would have to be Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Manchester United has been looking at this player. Man, this freaking hair. Whoever has hair this long, man, how do you take care of this? Manchester United in the past have shown an interest in Milan's number 10. He's yet to sign a contract extension. Hakan Çalhanoğlu is Milan's most creative attacking midfielder, so if he's fit, he obviously is on the starting 11. On the left, this is the spot that's a little bit disputed for me. I would start with Rade Krunic. He performed well in the first leg. He's been in decent form, didn't play the best against Napoli, but I guess with Leao injured, with Rebic kind of unavailable, it would have to be Rade Krunic playing on the left flank for me. You could also play Samu Castillejo on that side, but we know how Castillejo rarely ever performs. At least Krunic has put in some good performances, so I guess I would just start with Rade Krunic. Now, in the front, the latest word that we have is that Ante Rebic is going to be evaluated in the next few hours. We don't know if he's going to be available for tomorrow or not. If he is available, he's my starter. The reason why Ante Rebic is my starter, I don't want to risk Ibrahimovic. Just like I don't want to risk Benacer, I don't want to risk Ibra for a Europa League match. Yes, it's a big game. Yes, he's playing his former team. Yes, his impact is big, but I would rather keep him fit for the next 4 games than risk him in a high intensity match against Manchester United, a physical Manchester United, and then lose him for the next 3 matches. We can't afford these many injuries, guys. I don't really have much of a doubt that Ibra's gonna play tomorrow. Now, is he gonna start the match or is he gonna join at the 60th, 70th mark? That's what we have to decide. And that is dependent on if Rebic is available or not. Now, let's say Ante Rebic is not available. I guess Ibra starts. I guess we just have to risk the Swede. Is he gonna play 90 minutes? Dude, that's scary. He's almost guaranteed to get injured if he plays all 90 minutes at that intensity. Now, the one solution Milan might have a little bit is you play Ibrahimovic, but you keep him real low intensity. He doesn't need to be too defensively present the way he has been over the last few matches. This guy was running around all over the field. It was obvious he was gonna get injured because he was helping out his teammates way too much. You don't want Ibra to put that type of mileage on himself. You only have him cover defensively when it comes to free kicks and corner kicks. Outside of that, he just stays in the attacking region, doesn't run too much, walks around the park, and whenever we're attacking, he lights up. As I said, we need top 4 finish, and Ibra is gonna be crucial for that top 4 finish. Milan has barely scored any goals in the past 5 matches. We need our strikers back in the Serie A. We can't risk Ibrahimovic. But if we don't have any other options, I guess that's the solution. You play him, but you don't put too much miles on him in the match. You know, the crazy thing is that the more that I've been talking about this match, the more I'm getting pumped, the more I want Milan to win. I can't wait for tomorrow's match. We have to get this win. We have a good chance. We are up 1-1. What do you guys think about my starting lineup? Who would you remove? I can already see a barrage of messages about Tonali should be dropped and Meite should be played. I'm honestly comfortable with both. I'm okay if Meite plays. I would love it if Tonali starts. Let me know in the comment section who you guys would start. The 1-1 scoreline from the first match has put us in a good position to lock in a quarterfinal berth. So I guess let's do it, Milanisti. Let's get that win tomorrow. Let's get a 0-0 draw tomorrow for all I care. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video if you think we're going to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Forza Milan, grazie mille e ciao tutti.